Page 25, what can I share? At the top of the page, they're talking about that symbol again we use for tying notes together. As I said before, that symbol is used for three different things. Well, tying notes together, a tie, that's one of them. It's also used as a slur. A slur means play it legato. Legato means play it connected, which is handy. It simply means it's how we've been doing it. If there isn't anything to tell you how to play it, you typically will play it connected. When they put it in, they're telling you make sure you play it connected, because as you're going to learn a little later, if they don't give you any instructions, you're free to do a lot of stuff. It's called interpreting. We'll get into that. Right now, they're telling you here, play this left hand connected. It's the melody. Just connect the notes as best you can. There's no space, there's no silence between the notes. They're all connected. And it's only for the melody. The first two lines in this piece, the left hand gets the melody, and the last two lines, the right hand gets the melody. And it's the right hands that are slurred. The slurs can be anywhere. They say up above, smoothly connected. See, I have problems with the word smooth in piano playing. Piano won't do smooth. You can get a bowed instrument like a violin or something with a single bow. They can play multiple notes. That's smooth. A wind instrument, play multiple notes. If they don't tongue each note, that's smooth. With a piano, you can't do that. It's a percussive instrument. So each time you play a note, you get that ta, ta, ta. So that's not smooth when you do that. We do the best we can. We connect them. And that's what we call smooth, us piano players. It gets confusing sometimes when you have a tie and a slur together. So what's going on? I got all these lines. Look at the last line. Last two measures. The whole last line has that slur across it, so you're going to play it smoothly. But then the last two measures, you got that line connecting them, that's a tie. You're going to tie that C to the next C and hold it down for 6 counts as you play the left hand. See? So you got both of those lines working there. There's a note at the bottom says slower, telling you just kind of, it's like a train slowing down. There. So however fast you're going, this is, they say moderately slow. I don't know what that is. It's sort of slow. It's what? 1, 2, 3. So at the end it would be like 1, 2, 3. You're slowing down. For the left hand, obviously, because the right hand is just hanging on to a note. It's not doing that. Now when we play this in the Play With Me, I play with a metronome. I don't slow down because the metronome won't slow down. But when you're playing it on your own, that last line, you slow down, like so, depending on what your moderately slow is. I mean, to me, a moderately slow is just a nice, comfortable speed. I consider this almost an andante. Like so. We're going to go slower than that in the Play With Me, because I just want you to be able to hear all the notes that you're playing and that I'm playing, and to make sure we're doing the same notes at the same time. It's a way for you to check your accuracy. So let's play this together. I'm going to give us 3 counts and we'll start. Hands are in C position and you're going to bring out the melody as usual. It's medium loud the first 2 lines and it's soft in the last 2 lines. That's the melody. You can adjust everything else accordingly. Now there is a note at the top under the slur about slurs often divide music into phrases. That's true, but if they don't explain to you what a phrase is, you're lost. A phrase, to me, is a musical sentence. We talk in sentences. Well, music can be played in musical sentences, musical thoughts. Here, the whole first line could be considered a musical thought. If they add words, it makes it easier because you can look for the sentences or the clauses or whatever in the words, and that can tell you where the phrases are. And the idea is you want a little silence between the phrase, so you break up the music so that you have these sentences, because we generally have a little pause between sentences. So here in the first couple lines, I'm connecting this, and then at the end I'm going to lift up. It's ending a phrase, starting a new one, and it's just a little lift up and go on. It's harder to do when you're playing the same note, but it's still the same up motion. If I were going to play two E's back to back, it would be like that, but when I'm between phrases, I lift up and go. There's a little more silence between them. It's a subtle thing, but it's an important thing. This curved line can indicate a phrase, but we need to talk more about phrases because there's more to it than that. So don't say it's a curved line, it's a phrase. I disagree with that. I know some teachers teach that, but I disagree with it. We'll get into it more as we go through the book. So let's try this out. I'll give us 3 counts, and we're going to go slow. Your hands are in C position. 1, ready, go.